Welcome to Slow News Day with Kevin Clark. I'm Kevin Clark. Tough break for everyone. Everyone with bad news, everybody. Straight to jail. They finally wrote an article about Slow News Day. We didn't do it with a headline napkin, by the way. You're the one who's supposed to do this.
Yeah, this sucks. Real cameras suck.
Chargers seek to avoid Rush Hour sequel. First of all, what does that mean? The Chargers defense is built for the modern NFL. Here's the problem with their matchup against the Ravens. The Ravens are not the modern NFL. The Ravens are rushing at a rate over the past 7 weeks not seen since 1976. I think it's a matchup nightmare for them. Ravens are just gonna run down your throat. Lamar Jackson is gonna own your ass. Phillip Rivers. How does it feel to be someone else's child after having...
Oh! That was good. When did you write that?
I just have one question about just news placement here,
Yeah.
okay? Pile of pandas. Why Vatican KO'd U.S. sex abuse RX. Hey, where should we put the pile of pandas? Where should we put the panda photo? Excuse me, where should we put the panda photo? Oh, I got the place. There's a Vatican sex scandal story. Just throw it up on top of there. Okay, great. I'd like to talk about coaching, hiring, and firing season. Coach firing season, SZN. Yeah. Steve Wilkes fired after 1 season. Vance Joseph fired after 2 seasons. In both situations, the GM stayed. Todd Bowles gets fired in New York. Mike McCagnon stays. Why is it that if you hire the coach doesn't work, you yourself are not judged this way? I just don't understand it. The coaches are the fall guys in each situation. So now we're gonna do this again. We're gonna hire 8 more coaches. Last time there were 8 openings, 2013. Only 1 coach still with his team, Andy Reid. Jason Garrett was an interim coach. Steve Keim, you're canceled, brother.
Yeah.
Mina Kimes.
Yeah.
ESPN. Are you sitting in that the whole time? Multi-platform star. I don't know about that. Speaking of stars, Brian Schottenheimer is the best offensive coordinator in football. Establishing the run, dunking on all of us. Talk about it.
The thing you have to know about me is I was a big part of Seahawks Twitter before I started writing professionally about sports.
Right.
Seahawks Twitter has a very complicated relationship with Brian Schottenheimer.
Well, they don't like him.
Kind of.
But now he's their god.
It's more like we don't like him, we acknowledge that he's not great,
Yeah.
but you don't get to say that.
How do you see the Seahawks and the Cowboys coming out?
I picked the Seahawks. The Cowboys are basically like the Seahawks with a worse quarterback and a significantly worse coach.
State by state.
Hold on, Cowboy.
Joshua Tree in California, that's where we live now. The gates have remained open despite a federal government shutdown. What's your Joshua Tree experience?
I have a confession. I may have gone to Joshua Tree during the shutdown.
Okay.
I may have brought my dog. He may have traversed some of the trails. Don't arrest me. Nobody arrest me. I was rebuked by a child.
Lenny would be in Club Kevin if we could.
We're talking about my dog.
Yeah.
You just said Lenny like that. Yeah, my dog is named Lenny.
You know, we're not live. Time for Club Kevin. Mina Kimes brought this wonderful, wonderful addition to Club Kevin. Wait, this painting. What is this?
It's a
Watercolor?
painting. Yeah, it's a watercolor. Yeah. I made it in about 20 minutes for Mallory Rubin as a gift for winning our fantasy football league,
Wow.
defeating me on the path to victory. It was like that weekend that DeAndre Hopkins went off for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. She had George Kittle, like a perfect storm to beat me.
Antonio Brown's liking all his tweets. I don't know if you've seen this.
I saw him do the star eyes.
So you and I have both interviewed Antonio Brown.
Yes, I have some stories.
Can you tell any on here?
Yeah, I had dinner with Antonio Brown at a Ruth's Chris in Pittsburgh. And at the end of the dinner, he took out a thing of floss, started flossing at the table, and then handed me the floss.
Oh.
And I was like, I guess I have to do this. I can't turn it down. So for 30 seconds, we just flossed in silence, looking at each other.
Let me stop you right there. Can I change my Club Kevin selection?
Do you like my jacket?
I do like your jacket.
And by the way, I tried on 5 jackets, knowing that I was in the presence of jacket greatness.
Can you promote your podcast?
My podcast is called The Mina Kimes Show, featuring Lenny.
You talk football on it?
It's mostly football, but I would love to have you on my podcast.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Mina Kimes, thank you so much for coming.